Welcome to Changing the Narrative with Red
and Stace.
And we're here to talk about our
Oh my God.
And we're here to talk about our lives and our journey moving to South Africa. As you guys can tell, we have a special, in-demand, requested guest. My dad, Robert Martin.
Who said he was special?
Everybody else? Everybody else?
I would normally say everybody else don't count, but this time I can't say that.
I know you can't. Just wait till the people come. When the word gets passed out along there, you'll see the visitations pop up. But don't worry about it. We'll talk about the bag later. But go ahead, let's go. Let's dig in. I'm hungry. I'm hungry for some beef.
Okay, listen. Go ahead, Red. Go ahead and say your part. I'll deal with him later.
All right, so I think
there it is right there. You mess around, get ran up out of South Africa. You keep messing around.
Baba.
It's Baba.
Come on, Red. Let's go. No,
All right,
don't skip over the history now. Okay, go ahead.
We can get back to that.
Okay. All right. So the first thing that we want to talk about today is y'all be serious for a second.
Okay, go ahead.
This is serious. This is serious one.
Go ahead. We
want to talk about the horrific.
No, not that yet. You ain't. Thank you.
Oh, right.
Y'all, you know what? I'm gonna start doing this because my wife seems like she forgets her lines. But can you go ahead?
Yes, thank you guys so much for joining. We have 12 people in the house already. Apparently, they're here to see Zulu, whatever you want to call him. He's here. Thank you guys so much for supporting, subscribing. Make sure that you share. Hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live, you don't miss an episode. That's the whole intro, right, Stacey?
Yes.
Did I get it all? Okay.
Yes, we appreciate you guys. You want me to start this here?
Yeah, go ahead, because you have all the tea.
I got it. So, y'all, I don't know if you guys heard what happened in Buffalo,
New York,
Buffalo, New York, USA. I'm gonna give you a little backstory about what happened. But first thing, our prayers go out to the Buffalo family, and it was sad. But before I get into the backstory, what I want to say is this. They actually talked the shooter down. If that was one of us, our moms and dads would have been arranging our funeral. It just goes to show you the difference how they treat us and how they treat the white folks. But let me give you some backstory. This guy, I'm not even going to say his name, this white boy, he drove 3 hours into a black community, Buffalo, New York, and he shot 13 people. Out of the 13, he killed 10, and they was black. He killed 10 black folks. He was dressed in tactical gear. He had weapons.
Steel plated, Kevlar.
Yes, he had weapons, and in the weapons he had nigger engraved in some of the weapons. It was horrible. He set his sight out to kill black people, and that's what happened in Buffalo. So as of right now, he's been charged with first-degree murder. The hate crimes and the terrorist stuff going to come up later. But as of right now, he has never seen the light of day again.
Which is more than what a black person would have gotten, I feel like. They've been describing him as a teenager. The
president described him as a teenager.
They have been talking about how this is disgusting, and this is not the way that Americans operate, and this is not part of our culture. But that is not true. That's not true. It's definitely, that is the whole entire culture. Like, Black people have been terrorized since 1619. We have been terrorized from the moment that we were brought over here. And then Native Americans even before that. You know what I mean? So that is the very fabric of this country. So I don't even understand why it's being sugar-coated as if it doesn't happen every single day with just the police officers, you know, terrorizing Black people in their own communities. You know, it's terrorism against Black people is very much a part of the fabric of the society.
Let me get back to this white guy, this terrorist. He actually had a live stream when he was doing this. You know what I'm saying? He wanted the world to see. He had a live stream. A year or so ago, he was going to do the same thing. I don't remember, it was a prom or a graduation. It was one or the other. He was going to do the exact same thing a year ago. Why wasn't somebody watching him? Why FBI wasn't, he wasn't on their radar? They said he was not on anybody's radar. If that was us, we'd been on the radar.
They had they created a whole watch list of Black identity extremists that they were keeping an eye on. You know what I mean? And this boy who has publicly made plans to shoot people was not on anybody's watch list. You know, this goes back to one of our earlier podcasts, how, people try to tell us that Africa is dangerous. It's dangerous here. People got shot up at the grocery store.
Minding their damn business.
With planning on going home. They weren't buying drugs. They weren't prostituting. They weren't doing any dangerous activities, any activities that are going to add extra risk. They were going to the grocery store.
They weren't selling water. They weren't selling singles. They were just trying to find some food in this great inflationary period with lack of baby formula and all the other things that, drive people to extreme measures. It didn't drive them. They were just at the grocery store shopping regularly. They said they'd been there a day earlier, casing the joint out. Say he did some walkthroughs through the store and everything. And say he came out of his truck firing.
It's crazy. Prayers goes out to the families in Buffalo. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I forgot to mention that he put out a 180-page manifesto on Thursday.
They all do that. They all do that. They all put out manifestos. The police.
And nobody paid attention.
Yeah, the police know. They know who these people are. What about the extremists, the Black extremists that they pulled over upstate Vermont, I believe it was. Everybody knew they were coming. How? Because they spy on everybody. They know They know what you're gonna do. It's hard to get away with a crime as far as a Black person in America.
Yeah, I mean, like, they have been squelching and destroying and killing Black extremists for years. Yeah. They did the same exact things to the Black Panthers. They did the same exact thing.
Nat Turner, John Brown.
But somehow the KKK is alive and well and stronger than ever at this point. All types of white power organizations have podcasts and TV shows, and I doubt that they're on anybody's watch list.
What's that white boy name that he was the most relevant one, like maybe a couple years ago? He was going on different morning shows and talk shows, and he was like, I don't hate white people. I mean, Black people. I just don't want to socialize with them. I can't think. He's a young white kid.
I can't remember his name either, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he was on. Wasn't he on the Roland Martin show?
Yeah. I can't think of his name though.
But he's
Spencer, something Spencer.
Yes.
Something Spencer.
Yeah, and he basically is the poster child for, this is like neo KKK.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We're not wearing white sheets and all that kind of stuff, but they're still doing all of the Hitler hails and, you know, the salutes and all of the stuff that came from Nazis and KKK. They still have that culture within it, but they just present themselves in khakis and sport coats and say like, no, you know, Black people can do whatever they want, just like away from us, you know. But
and it seemed like this white guy here goes. He feels the exact same way, because I think I read that they said he was saying that Black people. He thinks that Black people are trying to take over white America. And that's the same thing Spencer says also in his rhetoric.
yeah.
So you want to ask some of the questions, you know, go through that right quick and then get to other stuff?
Yeah. Dad, you have anything else that you wanted to add?
Well, I was just gonna just acknowledge some of the people, you know, that are commenting. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's quite a few people who said that they heard about it, you know, definitely send your condolences. Though Barbara said she was at the same store in 2015.
Hello, Edward.
Hey, good evening, Keith. Yeah, where does one get that kind of stuff? Like, you can get it at Walmart. Not Walmart, but there's plenty of places, especially in Texas.
The flea market, yeah, you can cross and actually get everything you want.
Yeah, it's easy to get that stuff. Like, they make it seem like it's like, how did he get that that equipment and the gun? Like, the gun laws are so loose. Like, you can buy a gun somewhere and bring it into another state. Like,
no biggie.
Yep.
I agree.
Dying nation. Hello, family. Load shedding in a few minutes. Oh, stay strong.
What's up, Clannis?
He's 18. He's grown. I mean, yeah. I mean, if it was a Black kid,
he'd have been dead.
They wouldn't have been describing him as a teenager, for sure.
Not a kid, anyway.
No, they were like, man.
He was aggressive. We found out that he smoked weed one time, and
he got C's all through high school. Yeah. And his mama yelled at him that one time.
He came from a bad family, bad upbringing. His daddy wasn't, you know, they'll come up with all kinds of things to, you know. But yet
they want to say they want to say Africa is dangerous. Get out of here, man. I'm glad that's done.
Yeah. This is how America was founded, on terror and violence.
Yes.
Yep. Not just America, the whole globe. You know, once Europeans got in those boats,
it was a wrap. We agree.
Well, maybe on some of that, but
I
think that I don't care where you live at, you're going to still have some violence.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You know, and I think that due to the access of so many media platforms, that is going to be more prevalent. And let's just be mindful of the fact that every other nation who went to start, you know, mistreating Black folks really got that from America. So what we see in America, do not think that there aren't groups in Europe or Africa who have the same fascist, anti-Zionist, misogynistic mindsets. You just may not see them. Because that's not on our radar. It's not on my radar what they do in other countries other than Europe, because I was stationed in Europe and I've seen those kinds of backlash to increase immigration. Like when the Turkish people started coming to Germany, they were trying to kill a lot of Turks. And they gave the Turkish people a really bad name. They call them criminals, just like we criminalize Haitians and Mexicans and Guatemalans who come to the U.S. We have a great plan on how to otherize people. And don't believe that those thoughts cannot be exported or imported to other countries. Just know that. That's all I would say. Now, I don't live in South Africa. I don't know what the crime rate is, but I do know that in South Africa, particularly, that's where apartheid started. You know, but they really got the blueprint from America. Apartheid was the blueprint from America. And just like America, you know, we sit in America, and I often tell people, I say, listen, don't be surprised they don't try to take us back to slavery. And if that can happen in America, it can happen anywhere. Because the same colonizers are still really in control. If you look in the islands, where is that? Where the Levi Strauss jean factory is? Where is that at? It's in South America somewhere, I believe, or Ireland.
I can't remember.
But when the pandemic hit, he told them, "No, you're gonna work." And he was just a white businessman, but he still controlled that country or I cannot think of that geographical area where it is, but I'll find it. But anyway, I just want us to be open enough to see that colonial violence is not just in America.
Yeah,
that's all I would say. I'm not trying to defend America. I'm just trying to, you know, play the devil's advocate.
But what I will say is this. You mentioned that they might try to take it back to slavery again. It can't happen again. It won't. I mean, how many times have you heard people say, yo, that was me back then. They wouldn't be able to do that shit to me back then. It's a lot of us that feel that way right now.
I'm sure it was a lot of Africans who felt the same way.
I'm pretty sure it was too. But they just different. We are different now.
Yeah. But if you look at how apartheid was introduced, it wasn't boom apartheid. It was little erosions of human rights over a period of time until it got to the point where you have to either participate in it or you can't work, you can't rent, you can't own. You know what I'm saying? So it's like either you participate in the system or you can't be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So to say that we will never be put back in that situation again, like if you look at how our voting rights have been eroded with all of the like that is a constitutional American right, but people are being robbed of it because of all of these different laws that are being put in place, like voter ID laws and stuff like that. You know how many people don't have an ID? You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is it's a slow erosion of your rights over a period of time. It's not just like, boom, we're going to put shackles on you and go work on the farm. You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree with you on that. I do. I believe that it is incremental. I believe it is. It's steps and phases. And see, they play a long game. I want to throw this out there. I would just like to say that I believe that the Constitution really is just a handshake agreement between white folks, and black folks really wasn't involved in that. We didn't really count. You know, they kind of say, well, 3/5 you can't. You know, you can't vote. You can be counted as property, so that the most southern racist states could still have power. That's why we got the Senate right now. Why should a state like Vermont have as much power as a state like Baltimore or Texas? Why should it? Or California? Why? If it's really a government for the people, by the people, we don't need that kind of representation. We need a representation that celebrates everybody, that represents everybody.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that even the way that we use the electoral college, the electoral college has historically, I think there was only one time in history where the electoral college didn't vote with the state's votes. However, they could do whatever they want to do. They're not. A lot of states do not have laws obligating their electoral college representative to do what the state vote says. Right. You know what I'm saying? There's so many layers between my vote and actually counting toward the person that I want to vote for. You know what I'm saying? There's county, then there's state, and then it's this all or nothing. If you vote for somebody, you can't even pick a second choice if that person doesn't get through the primaries. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's just so much to keep us from having rights, having the right to vote directly.
I think New York has that rank, they call it rank voting, where you can vote 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can actually choose who you would like first and second and third and fourth and fifth. And I think New York does have that. I'm sure the other states got it too. But that's on
their local elections, right?
Yeah, for the local elections. Yeah, I don't know about the federal elections.
Okay.
So I mean, yeah, it's we kind of got off topic. But
let's get back on topic. But I definitely that's the way I feel. I feel like it couldn't happen again as far as like, y'all gotta go do this or whatever's gonna happen. I don't think that it can happen like that again. I just don't. It's a different time now.
The manifesto said they want all African Americans and people of color to leave America because this is supposed to be a white country. Okay, buddy. We all know that this was not a white country when this was indigenous.
Mm-hmm.
It was an indigenous country, and we got some signal from the king to say, okay, all we got to do is claim it, name it, and claim it. I think that might be original of the religious prosperity gospel, because they said if we name it and we claim it, it's ours. We don't care if you live there or not.
Yeah.
We're going to sweep through, and you either get with the program or we're going to kill you. But eventually we're going to kill you anyway, because there ain't no way we want you to be even in the plan. But I have a question. Let's just say, what if there was some mass exodus of all African Americans to Africa? What do you think? What do you think that scenario would be like?
I think the United States would. I don't know if it would.
I'm saying I'm strictly talking about reception in Africa.
Oh, so you don't care about? You're not talking about U.S. You're talking about what would happen over there on the continent.
Right. That's all I'm. Because if they don't want us here, then fine, let that go. We go out of Egypt and we head on back to house. To the homeland. I'm saying, how do you foresee that working out?
The motherland had to have her kids back.
I think that's a very interesting theory. But I mean, here's what I'll say though. If you look at the way that let's just say
let's ask
how Mexican people are portrayed in the media in the United States, how the Republicans portray them as criminals and this and that and the other, how it's portrayed that way. But most of the people that come here from South America and Mexico are hardworking people that pay taxes and they want happiness. They want to raise their families in a safe environment.
But what do they usually do? What do they usually do?
What do you mean?
The South Americans, when they come here, what do they usually do that integrates them into society?
They start businesses, they get jobs, they pay taxes, they send their kids to school,
You don't think they don't become partakers of the whiteness? I'm just saying. Cubans in Miami do that. I mean, they have chosen America over their homeland. They choose Republicans. Go to Miami and see how many Cubans vote Democrat.
Oh yeah. We know that.
Yeah, I mean, I know a couple people that are. I mean, and I think that that's true of a lot of people that come over to the States. You know, like Irish people and like white people from other countries come here, but they get to participate in the whiteness
because they look like them. I mean,
they look like them, right?
I got one.
But that's the difference. We are not going to look like the white people.
I got one for you.
So when we come to Africa, how will we be indistinguishable from those that are there?
We're gonna look just like them.
I mean, the way once we open our mouths and talk and stuff like that.
Yeah. But I like what you said though. But I got a person I can name that did the exact same thing that you guys are talking about, that we're talking about, and he is South African. Elon Musk. He looks just like the white people here. So he was able to go into those doors as a white person. Right?
I agree.
And he's from Pretoria.
Right, he is.
So Silk wants to know what you think is going to happen.
I'm interested to hear what the old man thinks. First, you start off wrong already. Let's skip that.
Way to go, Silk. Way to go.
Oh, man. I'm a griot, man. I got stories right here. Stories.
Answer the question, man.
Okay. I can't see the future, but I would believe that we, in a lot of places, more so than not, we would be seen as people coming to take jobs. Now, somewhere I heard that Joburg or South Africa has, it's a really tough job market. Unemployment level is kind of high. So what do you think if they get an influx, several 100,000 boatloads of black people that want to come to South Africa or West Africa, somewhere, because, we're not going to want to go to the Saharas. And we're not Muslims. And you think that it'll just be open arms? I don't think so.
But that's also an unrealistic scenario that all black people would exit the U.S. 100% of us all at the same time. I mean, number one, that's going to be a stretch.
We're theorizing.
I'm just saying.
That's a bad theory.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like in any environment where a whole group of people picks up and moves, it's a stress on the economy, and it would have to be something that is like planned and executed well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you just rewrote my whole scenario. You gave a lot of details, which I did. That manifesto said that we want all the Negroes to get out. And my statement to that was, if all the Negroes decide to get out and go to Africa, what would be the reception? I mean,
so in your scenario, we're refugees. We're being deported.
Is there enough of a base of expats in Africa to ensure our safety, our integration? Would it be as easy as how many generations we have to go through before we would be fully accepted? Will we have to learn the language? Will we have to follow the customs? Will we be told to let go of all of our customs that we had? Because regardless of where, my ancestors came from, I was born in America. So all of my customs come from America. All of them. What would happen to me?
I mean, I feel like I feel like if you move to a place that is
Even
diverse,
what happened if all blacks are sent to Africa? So I'm, you know, even he understands what I'm talking about, and I explained to him what I think. I think it would be some issues.
I mean, I think it would be issues. I don't know. Like I'm just the type of person that I need data. I can't like I'm not I can't speak on the scenario because I would have 1,000 questions about how it's going to be executed. What are the circumstances of us leaving? Are we all going to the same country or are we going to different countries? You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many questions I have. I wouldn't be able to make a prediction on how it could go. I mean, there's 10 different ways it could go. We could go there and be received with open arms and people help us integrate into society and learn how the government works and all that kind of stuff. You know, it could be that, you know, we're othered and, you know, you're coming here and taking our jobs and taking up government resources and they're already stretched really thin. That could potentially be an outcome too, or somewhere in the middle.
What if you look at historical data of a large influx of immigrants into a society? Because there's data on that. You can check the data.
Yeah, but I mean, you can if you look at just in the U.S.
something else. But go ahead.
If you look at just the U.S., you can look at slavery. That didn't go well.
We were not immigrants. We were in.
I understand that, but you said mass exodus of a group of people, and that is what it was. Willing, unwilling,
influx.
Right, unwilling, albeit, but it was an influx. And then you can look at the Italian people that came here. That didn't go well. You look at the Polish people that came here. That didn't go well. Chinese people, Japanese people. None of that really went well.
That's why I said.
But we're also talking about America.
How many generations would it be that we would be accepted and fully integrated? That I stated that. How many generations?
I can only speak from my experience being there and speak from my experience of our viewers whose opinions are, you know, they share very freely and openly, and we appreciate it. I think out of the hundreds and hundreds of comments that we've had on our videos, only 2 people have said something like "Stay in America" or something like that. Well, so I think that speaks volumes of for the attitude of the people that watch our videos, which are mostly like 70% of our audience is South African people. So I think that's I mean, it's not a huge sample, but I think it's a good sample of the attitudes of people in South Africa. So and one of the caveats they always say is, you come here, you work hard and respect people, you're good.
You know, Houston, Texas itself is growing, you know, and people coming from all over the place. And they're building houses, they're building apartments. It's adding jobs, it's added to the economy. So if that was to happen, I think they will adjust. We will adjust. The continent is so huge, they will start building more. Because there's a lot of like untapped land where they can just build houses or build some Walmarts or just build whatever to add to the economy. I think it'll be fine. But I think you're talking about the people itself, how the people feel. I think they will feel fine with it. Okay. Like Red said, all the videos, all the comments, the thousands of comments, it was all welcoming.
Okay. What if we well, no, I won't even say that. Okay. I would like to hear from some African people.
So Hawk of Facts says they brought 11,000 former slaves from America to Liberia in 1820. It did not turn out well. There were wars, conflicts with locals as they tried to push former slave master ways.
1820. This is 2000. It's a different time.
200 years. How much has America changed in 200
years? It's a different time though.
That just made a good point.
This is a very good point.
You know.
Listen.
Let's see. Abraham Lincoln wanted to send us to Panama.
The poorest nations in Africa. And it's by design. Because they did not want to give any enslaved people from wherever you come from to believe that you can get away from being less than. Africa really is probably the wealthiest continent in the world based on resources. But everybody has been doing the same thing, coming to Africa, stealing the resources, changing the way people think, taking over the governments. And do you really think those people who are really sitting back with the money are going to allow 11,000 boats to come to Africa and drop black folks off and it's going to be okay? The people might say okay, but what are the people in charge going to say? The people who determine who can own land, who can borrow money, who can get licenses. How do you think the government is going to deal with that? We see witnesses in our American government when we get influx of people. You have people, everyday people saying, come on in, we'll give you houses, we'll provide for you, we'll sponsor you. But the government and the people with the money are the ones who say, nah, that ain't gonna happen.
It depends on who the people are too.
Okay, go ahead.
No, all I'm saying is depends on who the people are that comes in as far as US. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it just depends. You know, the US already doesn't like a lot of the black countries. So, you know, as Trump called them the shitholes. So if they don't come in,
the diaspora.
Yeah. You know, how about if some folks from Sweden come in or something like that? Hey, come on in. You know, it just depends on where you're from, and that's the horrible part about it.
Who is Hawker Facts?
Hawker Facts.
He's one of our dedicated followers.
He's speaking the truth now. 100.
Your dad has a point with Jobs.
If you cannot support yourself, if the government is not willing to help you out, it is going to be hard for a whole influx, I believe. I believe.
South African wants you to come here legally, and we will not fight you for a job you clearly are qualified for. And that's a fact.
Well, that ain't what I heard. But
you know what I mean? Hey, guess what? Two things can be right.
Now, is that the consistent statement you're gonna use, or just apply to this situation?
No, it's the truth. Two things can be.
Will you accept that fact from this point on?
What fact?
Which fact are you talking about?
He said two things can be true at the same time. And I'm telling you, is that going to be your continued statement of fact? That two things can be true?
My statement is we're going to be all right. That's my statement. But two things can be true.
Ariel, give him one of them right there. Give him one of them right there. Tell him no, that really. She bought it sold. You got that one on lock. But go ahead.
Let's get to some of the questions. Well, not even questions, the statements.
Yeah, it's a lot. It is so much.
The reaction in Africa would depend on how the returnees conduct themselves if they assimilate. and work hard to contribute to the collective.
Yo, I don't know what the hell is wrong with. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Mark Tucker, yo. I'm just going to say it. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Mark Tucker.
I'm just going, I rest my case. I'm looking here from the people who are there.
Look, we're
talking about something totally different.
Right?
Something like totally different.
It's some stuff going on in the comments, and I wasn't gonna say anything, but Stacey he keeps seeing these comments, and I put Mark Tucker on timeout anyway.
Huh?
I can tell he's getting irritated, but go ahead.
Nah, because he's being a little disrespectful.
I mean, I wouldn't even say disrespectful. Like, I didn't put the comment up on purpose. Like, don't keep saying the same thing over and over.
And then we got people in the chat that are correcting him.
Yeah. So yeah, I put him on timeout. He can't comment right now. So just chill out. Let's see. It's a lot of comments, y'all. Like, thank you so much for engaging. We might not get a chance to put everybody's comments up, but we'll try to get the vibe, A natural fact is Africa is home of melanated peoples. The Americas are home of the Hispanics. AAs are the least of white Americans' problems. The caravan from the South will arrive more often. I think what they're saying is that they're worried about Black people, but Hispanic. They're saying, like, it seems like Hispanic people are more Hispanic people are coming to the United States than Black people are coming to the United States. But I don't think that's really true, because like the immigration rate for people coming from Mexico and South America has stayed pretty flat, except for like a few little spikes because of some stuff that's going on there. But it stayed actually pretty flat. Like the same amount of people are coming and going, because people come here, they make money, they save money, and then they go back to Mexico or South America. Yeah, a lot of immigrants come here, they work for 10, 15, 20 years, and then they go back home.
Yeah, we got some neighbors. I think I took a picture with one of them, and they from Cameroon. We just spoke a few days ago. He was here for 17 years. He told me about a week ago, the end of the month, he's going back to Cameroon. He came here, did what he had to do for his family. He's going back home, build him a nice house, and going to live his life. And I got quite a few friends that's doing the exact same thing that are from Cameroon, just waiting to retire from their U.S. job and go relax.
Ghana and Sierra Leone, along with Rwanda, officially requested Black Americans and Blacks in the diaspora to come home.
Yeah, that's that reparation. What is it? Repatriation. It was like 2063 or something like that.
I mean, that's a Facebook group that we're in, but no, it's a lot of countries that are kind of
go back to
marketing the return.
Oh, no, right there, Elon Musk one. Elon Musk is European, South African, not from Africa. Well,
all white South Africans are from Europe.
Well, his dad is South African.
Australian. I thought he was Australian.
His dad is South African, and his mom is from Canada. He left Africa when he was 17 years old. So I mean, that's and he can fit, and he can walk in those white doors that you or I can't get into
in South Africa and America.
Because he looks like them.
Yeah, even in Africa.
Because he got the money.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I'm just
No, I'm agreeing with you.
I know you don't have no choice. I understand that. The truth will set you free every time.
That's what they say. Two things can be true.
There will never be such a scenario, Mr. Martin.
They're talking about the scenario posed with the mass exodus of Black people.
Well, I never said it was a possible scenario. I just wanted to get input as to how you think it might be lived out. That's all. I'm never saying we're going to go back to slavery, but I would just tell people, just never say never. The greatest, the greatest countries have died and decayed from the inside. So you can be great once and be terrible soon. So we may be free, but there is a possibility that one day we may not be free in America. If there are some people get their Jewish slaves 400 years in Egypt built the land, God did not say stay in the land of your oppressors and hope they treat you right, but go to the promised land. Africa is our promised land. Well, I think that's a bad analogy. But I see what he's trying to say. You're talking about a God-given command, stating the promised land compared to what, we may want to, as humans, say a promised land. I think every God-fearing man's promised land is heaven. It does not reside in any continent on this world.
Okay.
Even the Jews in Israel. But go ahead. I diverted.
No, I was just going to say, can we change directions a little bit and talk about something that's really, really good?
Yes.
Can we do that? Do you mind that, Zulu Papa or whatever, whatever your foolish name is? What's up, Don Parker?
Kiss the ring. Kiss the ring. Kiss the ring.
So you can go and tell them the good news.
Which good news?
Any good news? Any good news?
So we are
regrowth treatment.
Say again?
Oh, nothing. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
So we got the house thing.
Why are you changing colors?
Huh?
I'm asking Bertles. Why is she changing colors?
You asking who?
Bertles.
No. Ixnay on the Erdles bag.
Oh, now you speak pig Latin too? Go with the good news. We get the jokes later.
So we got an offer on our house, which is exactly what we wanted. We're gonna try to, squeeze a little bit more of it, but we got an offer on the house. So we are probably gonna be closing at the end of the month. And we're going to be renting for the first time in like 10 years. And I'm very concerned.
Y'all, the first domino has fallen. The house is gone. We just got to sign.
It's not gone yet.
We just got to sign the papers.
It's on the way.
The first domino has fallen. The next domino.
It's got to pass inspection.
No.
We sold with the iBuyer.
All we gotta do is put our names on the signature on a dotted line.
We sold to an iBuyer, which means it's offer. It's as is.
As is.
And no inspection.
Thanks, Miss Briggs. So that's extremely good news. The next step is working on this visa. That's gonna be probably like a
couple months.
6-week process, because we got to make time to go to DC and turn in the application, and hopefully that goes right the first time, and we can get that behind us. And then after visa, it's just booking our flight whenever you're ready to go.
And we gotta ship all of our stuff. Like, it's gonna be a madhouse for the next couple of weeks, y'all. Like, you probably aren't gonna see us doing full podcasts for the next couple of weeks until we get settled in our rental home, which I'm not that excited about. But
hey, y'all, Red is so
just for a couple of months.
Red is so bougie. We walked in a place yesterday to look at it. It was so small. And she was like, oh my God, this place is little. I'm like, yo, we going from a 5-bedroom house to a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom apartment. What do you think it's going to look like?
It's
No,
no different
it's
than a
a
hotel
this
room.
table.
Huh?
It's no different than a hotel room.
But see, the hotel rooms are like a day or 2 days. We're talking about a 3 to 4 month stay. You know what I mean? But I mean,
Your priority is to save that money you're gonna get ready to get, right?
right.
Then get you one of those, what they call them,
Efficiencies.
be efficient with your money.
No, we need to still be married after this. I need a place sometimes. Sometimes I just need to be by myself.
Go in the bathroom.
You know what, Stacy? My first thought was, hell, go to the bathroom.
Go in the bathroom. I'm definitely not gonna go in there with you. You're gonna have all that stinky time to yourself.
Stacy, I gotta do some stinky time. I need some stinky time.
Yeah.
Why are you going in there with a book, a TV, and a drink?
I do that all the time.
You know?
The only thing I won't take in there is food.
Yeah, that's the line for me.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks, Planus.
That's the line for me.
So,
but I will take a covered drink in insulated Kevlar and a book in a plastic bag.
a plastic bag.
Yeah, with gloves, mint gloves. Mint gloves. That's Deutsch. If you didn't know, mint is with. Mint gloves.
What she talking about? Rudy Lynch syndrome. What you talking about now?
Zulu Papa will soon get to visit and see us for himself, not through the naysayers. I haven't met any naysayers. I'm not a naysayer. I can't wait to visit. I'm looking for my robe ceremony. I want a goat roasted. I'm telling you, I want the full joint. I want it all.
I'm telling you, when you come, like I'm sure that there will definitely be a party in your honor.
Yo, I need you. So
everybody loves you. I
don't know why.
30 days and 30 nights in the desert to have my vision dream.
I don't know why they want you there so much. But listen, what I need you to do is this, so everybody can stop saying it.
I'm so concerned about why they want me.
So I need you to confirm to everybody that you will come visit.
Oh yeah, I'm coming. You know I'm coming.
I mean, I know that.
I'm coming. I'm gonna stay for a while. I'm the type that'll get out in the public. I want to see what's going on.
Okay, so guys, he is coming. Not a problem.
I might really start to go on me.
Have my Zulu Nation there to greet me.
I really might start a GoFundMe for you so you can have a first class trip.
Yeah, I want my own spot. I live in the village. I'm cool. I sit in my tent. I'll pass judgments. I'll make rulings. I'll tell stories at night to the kids.
In the Zulu culture, a goat is not slaughtered as one pleases. It's an ancestral animal.
If you was real Zulu, you would have knew that. But that's a story for another day.
I'm not real Zulu yet. I'm taking the name that was given to me. They gave that name to me.
Y'all did start calling him Zulu Papa, and you got his head all blown up.
I'm trying to fulfill my ancestral responsibilities. The Zulu culture, a goat. Now, who was that to say that? I want to know, so what would be sacrificed for me?
Why does something have to be sacrificed? Why can't you just eat some chicken?
Not slaughtered as one pleases. I understand. Is it halal?
No. How about a donkey? How about a donkey? Are you doing the same thing I was doing?
I'm contemplating contemplating how much heat to give you. That's what I'm contemplating how much heat to give you. Because I got some things in the barrel.
Clarence,
be careful of what warning signs you knock over.
Hey, Clarence, y'all get him a donkey.
Well, you know, Jesus rode in on the donkey. I ride in on the donkey.
Now he's Jesus too. He's Jesus.
You know,
like a true Zulu, Mr. Martin demands like a Zulu does.
I didn't give myself that.
He said the cow.
It totally works for me. I love a good brisket, a good ribeye, cheek meat.
Oh, I love some cheek meat.
Oxtail? No, Zulus don't eat a donkey. See? Now. My Zulu brother told you. I'm fully fledged now.
Yo, y'all making his head swell up even more.
Like it's already big.
I ain't heard nobody call you a Zulu warrior. Mr. Stace.
I'm already good, trust me.
Are you an ancestor, Zulu Papa? Only ancestor get goats. You get a braid. Hope you're not braid. Hope you're not addicted to classic meat and enjoy it. Oh, you got jokes.
There you go. That's my peoples right there. That's my peoples.
You get a bride. What is
that's right?
Barbecue?
Plastic meat.
No, what you get a bride? What is that?
Barbecue.
Well, it's not barbecue.
It is barbecue.
It's not like barbecue. Like it's
barbecue.
It's fat. It's like fast cooked on high heat, and it's like. I don't know how to explain it, but it's
barbecue.
Like it's good.
Why are you talking if you can't explain it?
It's good.
It's cooked on fire. It's cooked on fire, but it's not like it's not the way barbecue meat is cooked. It's more fire than smoke.
It's not slow and low. It's like
right. It's more fire and less smoke.
Braai is grilled meat. There's no big difference.
It's grilled meat, but like I said, it's more fire, less smoke, though, right?
Not smoke. It's grilled. It's grilled, not smoke.
Yeah. It's like real Texas barbecue.
It's grilled.
Yeah, it's grilled. It's more. It gives you more. It's like more of a crispy texture on the outside of the meat.
I don't want no jerky. Tell them, Stace. Don't give me no.
No. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Only ancestors get goats. Okay.
Yeah.
We use goats and cows. Now, see, y'all killing me now. Y'all
giving me. But you're not an ancestor. He's saying they use them, but you can't have a goat.
That's why they need to make a new rule and give you a donkey.
You know what? You would never.
Look, it said you don't sacrifice for a living person. We can slaughter a cow, though.
I'm good with that. I love fresh beef. I love it. I love fresh beef.
Brian's exactly like Texas barbecue. Really?
That's what I said. That's what you said.
That's why I'm a Zulu and you are a Houstonian. my spirit is already connected. I'm already there.
And I'm trying to figure out what the hell is she talking about. She don't know how to grill, or smoke.
That's why I didn't pay attention to her. That's why she's still talking when she couldn't explain it, but she was still talking.
All right, y'all. Bye.
You know what? They might tell me, won't you send them two back? And you just you can send them two back. We like, yeah.
So, we got any other good news? Oh, we're gonna start packing our house up after we get off of here. We went out, we bought a bunch of totes to start packing up, our stuff. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna be doing a lot of packing while she's working.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to wait till last.
You ain't gonna work?
Oh no, I'm working, but I don't work that much hours. So when I get off of work, she's still working for another 2-3 hours. I'm not going to look at TV. I'm gonna actually just go ahead and keep packing.
Me and you doing the same thing, Ariel, while we listen to it.
Y'all horrible. Y'all horrible. But yeah, I'll be packing.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna study up on my Zulu history.
You back on that again?
Yeah. Because I want to do my people right. I'm part of the diaspora. I'm a lost tribe, probably.
Okay.
I'm going to be asking y'all a lot of questions about shipping stuff to South Africa.
Hey,
yeah, we'll let you know.
Yeah, we want to document the whole situation, the whole process, because it can be really expensive, you know. But I just want my stuff. I want my stuff.
Well, you know, you can bring your electronics, but you will have to give them converters.
Yeah.
You know, because Americans don't sell the kind of electronics where you could change the voltage on the back.
Yeah.
If you over in Europe, you can find all your electronics. You could change the voltage. So you have a house full of converters. Stace does not like the taste of our meat. Yes. Taste for inorganic meat. No offense. Well, I didn't take offense to it, but I'm sure he did.
Nah, I mean, it's like I said.
You like that, Stacey talked about you.
I had the only thing I didn't like too much, and I love it here, is the lamb. Huh?
I thought you were gonna talk about chitlins, but go ahead.
No, I don't eat chitlins. But
he ate some chitlins.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Well, I'm like, I mean, he did eat them though. He did eat them.
Yeah, I didn't eat no chitlins.
He ate some. You ate some chitlins when we were in South Africa. Remember we went to buffet? You had you some chitterlings.
Listen, okay. Okay.
Yeah, he had some chitterlings.
Let me ask my fellow Zulus. Do you have cow intestines for human consumption?
Yeah, Stacey ate some.
Can I answer this person's question?
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna go back.
I do.
Taste does not taste of our meat. His palate is yet too dumb. I got a story to tell you, but I'm not. But go ahead.
Hold on, but we get to that.
In other words, she says your taste is regressive. That means you going backwards. But go ahead.
The meat tastes really, really fresh. It really. I'm just talking about the lamb, just the lamb.
The word is called gamey.
Gamey. Every other thing that I had, all the other meats, I enjoyed them thoroughly. It was the lamb that got so much love from all of the other Americans that visited there, that went to, Signature or all the other steakhouses or, Bull Run, wherever they went to, they got a lot of love on the lamb. So when we visited, I wanted to taste the lamb. I went to like 3 different places and I was like, yo, this is really, really tender, but it's a taste that just wouldn't leave. And it was the gamey taste.
Gamey taste, yeah.
It was a gamey taste.
We're not used to hunting and dragging the meat home and doing or even getting it fresh from they call them a processing plant. Because if you hunt, you can get deer. Deer is the same way. Deer it's not gamey to me.
I love deer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not gamey to me, but it's almost the same type of flavor. As far as that gaminess, people give you all kind of things to do with it, soak it in salt water, put all
milk
kind of on it, put milk, all kind of things. I don't need all of that. Now I know a brother, well, he's not a brother, but he's a friend of mine. He's from Trinidad, and he said that they clean their cow in flour. I was like, who does that? Have you ever heard of that, Ariel? Neither have I. And I tried it, but I think the only thing it does, it draws the blood out the meat.
That's the whole process of taking the game out. drawing out all the blood.
Drawing out all the blood.
Yeah.
So maybe there, a lot of on African continent, they do their meat in halal way. They pray over it. It's a special way you kill it. You don't not violent with it. It's common, and you pray for that animal and thank him or the land for providing that for you. And I don't think they actually really clean it like we might do. They just drain it, skin it, wash it down, season, and it's ready to go. We don't
right, and that's what we don't do. We we take that gamey taste out of it to make it more pleasurable.
Well, palatable,
right?
Yeah.
And that's just what I mean. That's how I've been eating for the past 40 plus years. So I mean, it's going to take some time for me to get used to the difference of the taste. That's all.
Yeah, I agree.
Chicken is good. I mean, they look like little
chicken tenders.
Look like chicken tenders.
Yeah, the chicken.
But they're good.
Chicken breast is like the size of like maybe 2 chicken tenders. Well, but they're like in the wings are really small.
Their chickens are not pumped with hormones,
right? And salt water,
right?
Fillers.
Their chickens are raised hard.
They normal.
They normal pieces of chicken.
Yeah, my Trinidadian friend, he said, man, goats in Trinidad live a hard life. They eat good and eating hay, and they eating a hard life. They eat what they can find. And the chickens are the same way. They run free in the yard and they eat things that, they don't really get fed, and they don't have all them hormones and all that kind of stuff. It's a different. I love cow intestines. Yes, it's one of our. Stacey, you got to get on with that, then, bro. You had to get down.
No, sir. I'm good. I'm good there.
Okay, I want to ask.
You sure? Yeah, there's a couple people in here like, yes, cow intestines. Get into it.
I'll try it again. I'm willing to try. Anything.
Only thing I want to do is see how it's cooked this season. Then I'll let you know if I'm gonna have some. I mean, try to learn some Zulu phrases. Send me some. Send me some Zulu phrases that are important for me on my robing ceremony.
Can we not put up anything that going to swell his head up more than it's already swell up, please?
So you
like people keep saying stuff like that's a lot of the comments. Like I don't know. Daddy is like
huh?
He's like I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Send me my cane that when I sit outside the tent and I make judgment and I tell stories.
What's this here? Oh.
Yes, we eat them insides, which is what we call the innards, what Westerners throw away.
No, we don't throw that away.
We love them intestines, Zulu Papa, Mr. Kumalo. Some of our Zulu restaurants serve them.
Oh, you got my mouth watering already. I can't wait. Have them at the ceremony. I like beef liver, beef tongue. I've even had some Rocky Mountain oysters.
Real Clancy says, sure thing. He'll send you some phrases.
Yes. You have to get my information from Ariel online. She's
just hit us up in the comment. You want us to give me your email address?
I don't know about that now.
Your email address?
I don't know. Real Clantis. Is Clantis South African?
Yes, that's my guy.
Yeah, he's got a YouTube channel too.
Yeah, that's my guy.
So he hasn't sent you any Zulu phrases to learn, has he?
When we slaughter, we let the blood drain out completely before we start skinning and stuff. When men bride while skinning and everything's waiting, I don't even eat. Mean bro stays joking.
So he don't eat you. I mean, he don't eat meat. I mean, I'm confused with that retort. Who does that when we?
I guess they're just saying like if it's blood in the meat, that mean they ain't do it right.
No. Basically, they're saying that they do the same thing that we do, but But it seemed like when we do it, we actually drain it longer, maybe, or we use something to pull the blood out, and that's why the game taste is going from our meats.
No, it's because
and other stuff too.
They're fed all types of crap to make them not taste like not taste like meat. Like certain levels of blood are just going to be there. So it tastes like meat. It should taste like meat.
If you eat fresh meat, it will have a taste. If you take fresh meat and cook it from America, it will be nothing, bland.
Yes,
mm-hmm.
you gotta add stuff.
Whoa! I'm getting my lesson. Yibo, is it Yibo? Yibo means yes.
This guy is proper Zulu. I'm shocked. That's exactly what Zulus eat.
Oh, so you're gonna say?
Oh. All right, y'all. I think we've had enough swelling up.
Kiss the ring, Stace. You'll be coming to my tent to get some advice.
Y'all have created a monster. Like, you have no idea what I've been dealing with for the last couple of months.
You have.
It's Yabo.
Like it's Yabo.
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 Oh man.
Yabo. I could read that a lot of different ways, but my interpretation is Yabo. That's how we would say yay. Yeah. Yabo.
Hey y'all. I told y'all this was gonna be fun. Clannis, please don't feed into this, Clannis.
Clantis, you are my superhero.
That's my guy.
Yeah. Not for
That's
long.
my guy.
Not for long. Now,
Anyway, thank you, Daddy, so much for joining us today and sharing your big head with the world.
Again.
All right. Mess around and y'all get ran right out of South SA. And I'll be living that life. I'll be living that life.
I can't.
I'll be robed up riding my donkey through the village. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right. It'll be okay. I'll put in a word for you with the king, with the chief. I'll put in a word.
You gonna take care of us? You gonna make sure we get in?
I ain't got my first bag, and y'all still got your hands stuck out. I ain't got my first bag. Y'all still want
look. We haven't gotten a bag yet. Like, can we get a bag?
I told you, Ariel, you can never stop being a parent. I'm gonna always have to be a father. I'm gonna take care of him, and he come with him. He a package deal.
He can come too.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him come.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a chef.
Well, I mean, you're gonna be royalty and whatnot, so you gonna take care of us.
That's why I said I'm gonna need a chef. He can be in the house. You can too. I want some of that good African gin, though. They know what I'm talking about.
I don't like gin in general, but I don't know. I've seen so many pretty gin drinks. Like
I can send you some. I got 2 bottles that I don't even mess with.
African gin?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I got 2 bottles in there right now.
No, I'm talking about one that's made in the village. I ain't talking about something you bought at the liquor store.
I don't know. What's that?
I'm talking about that village gin.
What's that? Clannis, whoever that knows what I'm going to ask you. What's that beer, that homemade beer you guys make?
Oh, yeah.
It's a homemade beer that look like chocolate milk.
It does not look like chocolate.
It look like chocolate. One I had looked like chocolate milk. It's a
lot of alcohol in that. It's real malty.
Oh man. Whew.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
You just said it here.
Kitchen Clothes Podcast. 5 drinks.
Okay, I don't know. Of course, Clarence, I do not know how to pronounce that. But yeah, it was a homemade beer that they had me drinking because we went to We went to this party.
Unkwambuthi.
We went to this party, and the guys went one way, and the ladies went another way. So now, next thing you know, I'm hanging out with a bunch of older gentlemen, and they got this big old bucket of beer.
They passed it around. You scooping in it?
No, listen. They sitting in like in a circle, and I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of the circle, and the beer's in the middle of the circle also. So they tell me, you got to take a drink of this. I'm like, I don't want none of that, man. What's wrong with y'all? You got to take some. So I'm like, oh my God. So I get down there on one knee.
That was so disrespectful to the Zulu Nation.
I get down there on one knee.
I might have you disciplined when I get there, but go ahead.
And they said, you don't have to drink it. You just got to like taste it basically. And I was like, okay, no problem. So I went.
Turn the bucket up, or you get a.
No. You got to turn the bucket up to a certain extent. So I had some foam on my lip, and that's all I tasted.
So you didn't open your mouth or nothing.
See, you're terrible. Now you exposing yourself as a phony.
You might get your passport denied when it comes.
I couldn't, man.
You might just sleep outside the gate.
I couldn't.
He talking about it says not Zamunda.
I couldn't drink it, man.
I'm not one of those black people that believe Africa is Zamunda. I'm not one of those. But go ahead.
Sawubona, Zulu Papa means hello.
This is the kind of black man I am.
Oh, okay, if you say so.
That's me. So you ain't got to worry about me thinking you is Zamunda. Because if you pull out with some spaceships and stuff, I'm going back to America.
Whew. But you're right. I'm gonna make sure when you come, I'm gonna make sure we can get some of that drink and you can taste it.
Hold on. Okay. Sawumbana.
Sawubona.
Zulu Papa means hello. LOL. Umkwambutha instead of whiskey. Much healthier. Well, that goes against everything Stacy think about. He's a whiskey man. But you know, I'm down for the continent. I'll drink to that.
We're trying to say right here.
He says things are correct. Not to offend, you pretend to drink the cup you drink from.
You don't sound official to me, but okay.
Hey.
So why make it if all you gotta do is kiss it? Not to offend, you pretend to drink.
It's a sign of respect.
Okay,
you gotta do that in front of the elders.
Yeah, I had to do it in front of all of the elders. Everybody had to be about 20 years older than me. Like maybe even older than that.
I'm only about 3 years older than you. But go ahead, say what now?
You look way older, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
I feel that too.
Okay.
I got stories to tell.
All right. So next time we're gonna do story time with Zulu Papa.
Y'all send me some phrases now and tell me how to say y'all and fitna in Africa.
Did you say fitna?
Fitna. I'm fitna to go to Africa.
Fitna, y'all. So fitna is a condensed version of I'm fixing to, which means I'm getting ready to. I'm just breaking it down. Cause you gonna be like Stacy. Stacy went. Huh?
How many drinks have you had? Or you had to cut off? Okay.
Why worry about what I'm doing?
Okay. I don't blame you. I only drank a bit as a kid when I was ignorant and curious. I don't think ancestors would look kindly on your words, but go ahead.
Yeah, my whole thing was, man, I didn't want no alone. When I saw it, I didn't want no alone time in the bathroom.
Did you eat those cow intestines?
I don't remember doing it.
Okay. Was he in the bathroom, Ariel? Okay. I rest my damn case.
I was in the bathroom.
He
came back out like, it's clean in there.
See what she said?
He came back out like, it's clean in there.
It's clean in that bathroom.
You must have spent some quality time on the phone.
Every chance I get.
Yo, Stacy needs an app where he rates all the bathrooms across the country and the world. Like everywhere we go, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm a co-sign on that because I know every bathroom between here and particular places where to stop, where not to stop. I know.
Somebody needs to invent that app, right? So you know the safe bathrooms when you're traveling.
This podcast is beginning to be gross.
Okay, well, Stacey, what time is it? Oh, we're 20 minutes over.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all need to stop.
Okay, y'all.
The way I'm laughing, people must think I'm going crazy.
Curtis, keep sending me some phrases. Prepare me for my roading. I'm good.
Thank you, Daddy, for joining us today. We appreciate your presence. Your wisdom, your Zulu energy, your love. We appreciate it all. And we thank everybody who is listening and supporting and commenting because it's been a really, really good one today. We started off on, with some bad news, but
we don't even have those emojis in America.
Nah, this guy is American. This my homeboy.
Never gonna get I'm just gonna leave because y'all not even.
This my homeboy.
Where you get that emoji? You must got an Android. It must be an Android.
I don't know. I got an Android.
Up to some hydration.
I don't know.
Y'all are weird. All right, we're gonna close this out, y'all. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate you. We're never gonna get off here.
Y'all is Nina in Zulu.
Nina
is Ingufunu. Ingufona.
Finna. I don't know.
Is Nina. Is it Nina or Nina? Nina or Nina? Red Ashley look Zulu too. Damn, Stace. You a lost tribe.
I'm good.
You like 80% European.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You about 80% European, bro. I don't know how you get across the border.
But that says y'all is Nuke.
Okay.
Y'all is no. Nah.
I don't know what that means, Isaac. Isaac, what does that mean?
No.
Look, y'all gotta understand. Like y'all speak English. You understand that English messes up your ability to learn other languages because English is stupid. Because if we were to read this with as if it was English, it's like no. It'd be like nonk. It'd be like nonk because the E would be silent, right?
No, but
so we need to learn.
People already understand that.
That's right. She pronounced it right.
No.
All right, cool.
But what does it mean, though? She said people are sleeping and she giggling.
And she giggling. All right. Okay, so Nina.
Okay.
Nina. Okay.
That means finna. No, y'all.
Finna.
Y'all. Nina means y'all.
Yeah, Nina means y'all.
Now, to break down the other one about finna.
The other one about finna.
Yeah, nobody to put the pronunciation for finna.
Why?
Nobody put it out here yet. Look, Clarence is gonna send you. We're gonna do a whole. Matter of fact, we should get We should get Clantis to do a lesson. Like we can do that in one of our next episodes.
Why we can't get Clantis on and he tell us how to say certain things?
That's what I just said. Did you just mansplain it to me?
Yes. I took it away from you.
I didn't understand.
He just mansplained exactly what I said.
What you talking about? I didn't already. I'm going to say what he's already on explaining. I still can't get it. So I need to hear him pronounce it.
Right, but I said we can have him on and do a lesson. And Stacey said, you know what? Stacey was like, you know what? We should have him on to teach us.
Clantis, you'll come on next Sunday at the same time?
Nina, what about Fitna? Getting ready to. No key.
Clarence,
no means all of y'all.
Nina is y'all. No key, all of y'all.
Clarence, you said you needed Clarence told me that he needed a week in advance. So Clarence, you got a week in advance right now. So we're gonna do this next week Sunday. Can I get a thumbs up, Clarence?
We gonna be moving, sir.
Oh, I'll be doing a bunch of work then. So we can do this.
We're gonna as soon as we finish moving.
Huh?
Host the show.
You're not gonna steal our show, sir. Absolutely not.
I can get your likes up.
We'll have you on. We can have all three of us. We'll have all three of us on. Clantis.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And then us. But it's probably gonna be in like 2 weeks.
They go finna.
Fona. I'm finna. There you go. Fona is in Gifuna. I'm finna. Okay, I got you. Okay. So what they call that verbal thing in front of finna? Is that a pronoun? It's a pronoun, but what they call it? I'm gonna have to ask Val. Val will break it down. She's the English scholar teacher here.
Yes, yeah.
Valerie,
have Val on for that one too.
The amount of meditation. Hey, yo, at least you know you're gonna laugh a whole lot.
Bro, what you trying to say about us?
Oh, man.
We're not gonna stress you. I'm down for the session with the Real Clantis tutorials. Looking forward to it. Okay.
Hey, Briggs, he got a page. Check his page out.
Promoting his tag. He keep it out there. The Real Clantis tutorials. Okay.
It's right up his alley. He does tutorials.
Yeah, that's what he does.
But we want live lessons. We don't want no recorded tutorials.
Okay.
It's gonna be live and recorded.
And they'll pay for it. Let me see if you can collect your bag.
Let's go ahead and end this one here then.
All right, we're gonna really end it like for real this time. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate all the conversation.
Yes.
Everybody trying to teach us Zulu. Like, we're gonna get it. We're gonna try super hard. And I'm sorry, Clantis, in advance that we're probably gonna be frustrating students. But we're gonna try real hard.
And it's gonna be very, very fun and funny. At least you know that much. We might not learn a damn thing, but you know you're gonna laugh.
We're gonna learn something.
Let him speak for himself. I'm down for the learning. Because I want to be totally learned it Zulu. It's all good.
I didn't even see you pour another drink. You got different cups full up already?
Bruh, I'm smooth with it.
Okay.
I'm smooth. I got my game on lock.
Okay.
All right.
This is just to knock the dust out of my throat.
All right, y'all. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in for extra 30 minutes after we said we was getting off of here like 10 times. We appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. All right. Till next time.
Oh, shit. Look at him.